All right, what does old car mean to me? I'm tell you.
When we come down, we lay right where we're meant to be. She said, give me your heart.
Old Car is basically the story about how the band formed.
Old Car for me is a very, very special song. It's the story of our journey as a band.
Being on a journey with someone or yourself, or going somewhere.
It's about the story of getting older and still pursuing those dreams, figuring it out.
A producer that I had worked with and Ian had worked with recommended I reach out to Ian. He said Ian's dope.
We were all doing our own thing as solo artists, and then we took a chance on each other and got together to make music.
And I asked Ian to come on the road. And when he talks about, give me your heart, I'll show you the road. If you never get lost, you never find home. He's talking about taking that chance and going on the road together, which eventually led to getting in the studio with Trips and Joey. We all got in together to write for each other's projects.
And so it's a metaphor for that journey, but it also, became very real when we were literally on a tour bus driving around the country playing the song every night.
Your body and mind takes a toll on that route, but you keep going and you keep pushing and you keep figuring it out as you go.
We decided to take a chance on each other, jump into this musical journey together, and it's the best thing we ever did.
Got this old car. She don't run quite like she used to. Some days she can barely start.
When I hear the song as a whole, it kind of feels like a message to my loved ones.
A lot of lines in my verse about lights out but the wheels still turn. It's just that constant thinking and constant overthinking all the time and trying to figure out what you're doing with your life.
Nothing feels quite like that rush. And what I'm talking about is, I think as we grow up and as we get older, we get more afraid to take chances.
Give me your heart and I'll never let go. And if we never get lost, we never find home. I'm saying, listen, trust me. Trust that this process that we're on and this journey that we're on is going to work. LA sucks.
Life hits you and you go through experiences and it can be discouraging, but nothing feels as amazing as going for it and taking the chance.
This journey that we're on is going to work. And I promise you that it will. I think that's what that song is. It's a promise. Damn, that was dope. All right, next question.
How did this song come about?
I genuinely can't remember how the song came about. Damn.
How did this song come about?
So I'm a big Tycho fan, and I was listening to, I can't remember which song, but I was listening to a Tycho record, and I just started singing along to it. I just started singing, if we never get lost, we'll never find home, singing that melody.
I can't even think of one piece of the song how it came together. I can't remember writing my verse.
Trips had this cool idea for his verse. Why don't we have the song kind of stop?
Lights out, but the wheels still turn. When I still ain't learned how to keep on living on this carousel.
I might have been drinking too much around that time. I'm not gonna lie.
I sat with him and we tried different ideas on the guitar and had this cool little part. And then Joey just, did what Joey does and produced this thing to a T.
I remember being in Delaware on my couch naked, where I do most of my whatever we are work. And I had all the guitars, all the vocals, and in one sitting, I just knocked everything out. It was pretty much done. And then I got my little USB microphone and recorded the ending. And that was it. I mean, that was how it came about on the production side.
You guys filmed a music video for Old Car while on tour. What was that process like?
So we were really lucky to have Jim Swaffield with us on tour, shooting every night.
It was our first tour as Whatever We Are. It was a national tour, and we filmed the entire thing.
Hours and hours and hours of footage.
Thousands and thousands of still pictures.
It was a lot because it was the first tour I've ever been on personally, and I was tired as shit, pushing myself to the absolute limit, and filming on top of that felt like, oh my God, I just want to rest and I just want to catch up.
It was definitely overwhelming.
And then trying to get into it to be in a music video, it's still I gotta get up and perform again.
it was hard to wake up in a new city and just get it right off the bus and load everything in, set everything up. And by the time you're done setting up, you gotta, sound check. And by the time you're done sound checking for us, most of the times the show is starting.
There was some great moments of it. I really liked the White Sands. Obviously, the show nights were, dope because we're already performing, so that was just legit performance.
It took a while, I'm sure, to go through everything, but he, edited it all down to a 3.5-minute music video that just kind of shows the journey, the physical journey, the tour, but you kind of get the metaphorical journey at the same time too.
It's amazing to look back at it. It's just a highlight of like all the best moments, show moments, funny moments, stressful moments.
I enjoyed a lot of it. I'm not gonna say I enjoyed all of it, but I liked it,
It's just really cool that, we have this sort of time capsule forever. We got to put all of this footage into a music video that shows what our first tour as a band was like, which is really dope.
Because this life, it don't last. When we come